Yeah, first of all, my name is Matsemela Thoka. I came from in the village called Maralaling. It's where I started everything. And I started the school, primary school, at Bogalem Primary School. Start from, they will call the sub A previously, now is grade 1. So up until grade 7 of now. And then I went to the secondary school at Leshaga Secondary School. Started from grade 8 up to grade 12. And I was busy playing football. I started at the school during the school sports. Every Wednesday we were practicing at school and playing some games with other different schools, and even my village at our local ground. I played football there. I started in the age of 12, and I didn't play any team with my career. I just play with Stombrigas, Maralen Stombrigas, if I can mention it. So I grew up here. I grew up here from this village, and up until like I start to build that team. When I get older, I built Maralen Stombrigas, because I played football up until the age of 39 with Maralen Stombrigas, and then some of the teams are just playing outside there, but I was not regularly there because my heart was with my village, because I can see those young boys, they were needing help from me. So I played with several players, those who left me alone with the local team, and I retired to play local football, and I started to be a coach from this local football. But I was not aware that maybe one day I'll be one of the coaches in PSL or professional coaches. So it's a long story, but when I'm busy helping those young boys from my local team, and I remember it's during 2007, if I'm not mistaken, 2007, 2008, when we arranging a festival there in my local ground, Maralen Stombrigas. We arranged a very big festival, and we invited people who can help us there. One of them is Mr. Kurishim Patlele. So it's when Baroka starting to be established in 2007, but in 2008, when we do that anniversary for Maralen Stombrigas, we invited that Kurishim Patlele. He came here. When he came here, and then we gave him a platform. He talked about Baroka, because he got 2 players from Maralaling, which is they call it Mukelele, one is they were calling Mamato. So he took them here to Baroka FC. So when he was here, he announced that the Baroka signed Mukelele and Mamato, and then we were very, very, very impressed about it. So after the function, that man called me. He said, I can see something on you. So you look like you are someone who loves football, and you are someone who dedicate yourself. I said yes, but because now I'm still here in Maralen Stombrigas, I'm still helping those young boys. So I want to see maybe some of the boys join those 2 guys already. Baroka signed them, which is Mukelele and Mamadou. So after we some our conversation, and then he told me that I have a young team there at Seleting, the LFA young team with under 19. So can you come and just help those young boys? I said no, I don't have a problem, and then I'll come and help those boys. And then it's where I started to be a coach. I went there at Seleting. I coached that LFA, and then lucky enough, after some some 2 years, we get promoted to ASAB, that young team. And after that, and then he called me again, come and join the first team. It was a Vodacom on that time. So I went to the Vodacom. It was 2010 that I started to join the Vodacom team. So I joined the Vodacom team as assistant coach, and it's where my journey started with coaching. But I went there as assistant coach. I assisted different coaches. When I went there, I found a guy called a man called Mr. Manaso. He was the head coach there in the Vodacom Baroka FC. So I assisted him. After him is when they bring Silo Chokwe. So it's when I started work with Silo Chokwe up until the team went to NFD, because we went the first playoffs 2010. If I still remember, is when Baroka was playing the Nedbank Cup when beating Morocco Solos and Kaizer Chiefs in 2010. We lost the semi-final against the Black Leopard with the penalties, and Baroka was still in the Vodacom League. So after that, we went to the playoffs in Cape Town. I was with Solo Chokwe and Kholoko Tobejani. We were there working together, and we lost the playoffs. We didn't manage to get promotion. We came back home. Mr. Mpahlele started a new team again, and then we worked together again with Solo Chokwe and Kholoko. The team went to playoffs. I remember the playoffs was hosting at Polokwane. So we played at Polokwane. The team didn't manage to win the playoffs. We failed. And then Mr. Mpahlele came back again. He said, no, you are not give upping. Let's go again. We go again. We play there. We get number 1 again. Went to the playoffs at Ikuruleni in Tembiza. I remember the playoffs were at the Makulun Stadium. We played there. It's where Baroka promoted to NFD. So Baroka promoted the NFD. We started another journey in NFD. I was with Silo Choko and Kholoko Tobejani. We pushed the team again. The first season in NFD, we end up number 4 for our first season in NFD. We end up number 4. It was in 2013-2014. We end up number 4. We just lost 2 points to qualify for the playoffs the first season. And then second season, the team starts to struggle here and there, but we push up until we finish number 9. The second season in NFD. Finished number 9, and then Silochogo gone, and then I left with Mr. Kholoko. I worked with Kholoko the third year in NFD, and is where the team managed to be promoted to PSL. It was 2015-2016. We promoted to PSL with Kholoko Tobejani, and then the team started their journey in PSL 2016, and then we pushed together 2016, and then in 2016, because we were not having that experience in PSL, the team starts to struggle. I think the first season the team went to playoffs. We finished number 15 first season in PSL. Baroka finished number 15. We finished number 15. We qualified to playoffs. We played those playoffs with we started in Cape Town. If I'm not mistaken, the team is like Stellenbosch somewhere there. Yeah. We played there, and then we played with Leopard. So we retained the status again, back to PSL. Second season, we're there pushing. Some coaches came, some gone, but me was with Mr. Kholoko, was helping each other. I was assistant on that time. So the team finished number 14 in 2017-2018. We finished number 14 on the log. And then again, they bring new coaches. After we struggle somewhere, we struggle here and there, they bring new coaches. Western Irenda, if we remember, the Zambian man, he came to rescue us. We worked with him. we came as another coaches called Sakala and other staff. But because the team were struggling, just that we were going up and down, being assistant. Sometimes we go to the MDC, we give another coaches a chance because we're the son of the soil. So there is no other way that we can just be big-headed when the team is not doing well. If the chairman said, coach, let me give those guys a chance, let me just take you to the MDC team, I need to take like this because I want to see the team going forward. So I was just going up and down, going to MDC, going back to first the senior team, back to MDC, and then up until Western Iranda gone. And then during that time of the COVID-19 is when I worked with Dylan Care as assistant. I worked with Dylan Care, and then the second round of the season, because after Dylan Care, before Dylan Care, it was a Western Rienda. I worked with him as assistant. It's when we won the Telecom knockout in 2018, there in PE, when we beat Pirates with penalties. I won the Telecom knockout with Wetsen. And then 2019, 2020, we started there. Is where COVID-19 started. And then the team was struggling. And then Western Unenta gone. And then I left. And then they bring Dylan Care. But they were remaining. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how many games were left before the COVID. It was maybe 6 games. Yeah, 6 games. 6 games to finish the season. So it's where we went to the bubbles to finish those games. All the teams went to the bubbles, stay there, playing, finish the league games. If you still remember, is when Kaizer Chiefs was fighting for the league title. When we were playing against Chiefs, our last match of the league, we were playing there at Mill Park. It's where we play 1-1. Emmanuel Kampala scored the equalizer. It denied Kaizer Chiefs to win the title. So we finished number 14. So when we came back after after 2020, when after the COVID-19, we started the new season, 2021-2022, and then it happened that Dylan Care gone. So after he gone, we made the pre-season with Dylan Care, but I don't know, maybe there is some misunderstanding between him and the chairman of the team. Those one, I don't want to dwell much about it because it's not part of my interview. Just show when I become being appointed. So it's when the coach misunderstanding with the chairman, and then we already started 3 games of the league. So we started 3 games. That time Baroka he was he win 2 games and draw 1. We're having 7 points. So after those 3 games is where I have been appointed. So the chairman appointed me as a head coach, Baroka FC. I took the opportunity, and then we started the journey as a head coach, and some difficulties here and there, but because I was having my colleagues, we're helping each other. So the team finished number 10. So it's where is the first position ever, because all of the seasons Baroka was just struggling, finishing number 14, and then that season 2021-2022 we finished number 10. Is where I have been the head coach, first season in my life being the first coach of the PSL team. So finished number 10. So the second season 2023, when we started the season, I started the season. We coached the 10. I've been in charge for 10 games that season, and then the team was struggling, and even me, I agreed with the chairman that the team is struggling, and then you allowed to make changes. So he made the changes. He took me back to the MDC, and then he bring Kgoloko Thobejane back. That time Kgoloko Thobejane was in the DDC side with the young boys. So he changed me, played 10 games. I was collected 8 points, which is very poor performance. Because instead of 30 points, 10 by 3 is 30 points. Instead of 10 points, and instead of 30 points, sorry, we collected only 8 points, which is very poor. So even me, I agreed with the chairman to make those chances and then bring Kgoloko Thobejane. So it's where I started to leave the first team. I coached the first team that season, and then but Baroka unfortunately ended up being relegated because Kgoloko Thobejane coached almost 16 games, and then they changed him. They bring this guy called Kobola, because Kobola was my assistant. When I go, Kobola left, and then I assisted Kgoloko Thobejane. So they changed Kgoloko Thobejane when already the team left with only 4 games. And then out of those 16 games, Kgoloko collected 11 points, so which is another poor performance. And Kobola just go and finish those 4 games, but already the damage happened. The team was struggling, and then it's end up being relegated. So when we are relegated, and then it's where even me, I end up being with Baroka because they didn't renew my contract. Me and Baroka, we part ways. We part ways with a good spirit. The contract expired. The team is relegated. Maybe it's all about the budget and other stuff, but it's football. I take it positive with the chairman, and I send him the message. I said, "No, chairman, thank you very much. It's all about you to being what I am today." So I just send him that very a good message. So I tried to look for a job, and then I tried to call some teams. I tried to send my CV to other teams. I called Marumo Kalent, chairman, Silo. So we agreed. And then I gone there. He appointed me as the DDC coach, and I worked with those young boys. Even them, they've been there for 2 seasons. 2 seasons they were struggling. The first season they finished number 16. The second season they finished number 16. So I went there. We started to recruit the players, and then it's where my journey started with Marumo Kalent. I coached those young boys in the DDC team. Their DDC team, we finished number 10. Can you see this position number 10 is like it's on me? Yeah. We finished number 10. So unfortunately they relegated. So I don't know what's happened with me. Maybe I don't know, but I can't say it's me because I was not in charge there with the first team. So they relegated, and then we end up part ways because they didn't renew my contract after the team got relegated. Yeah, I think firstly the traveling, because Marumo Kalent were playing the CAF Confederation Cup. So they put more energy on the Confederation Cup, and they were doing well. When they come to the PSL games, you can see they were struggling. But in the Confederation Cup, they were doing well because they end up semi-final. So you can see they use more energy, and you can see the energy is costing them. They're traveling there, they're coming back Wednesday, maybe they're playing. So I think that is one aspect that cost Marumo Kalent not doing well in the PSL. But other thing, I think the tiredness affected the players. Yeah, but I think it can be the key thing that made Marumo Kalent not be doing well in the PSL, because they were traveling along, coming back, traveling, coming back, playing. You find themselves maybe landing in or Tambo, coming back from Tanzania or Congo, and then on Wednesday they must play a league game. So you can see the energy level cost them, and they will play with the team that they have a fresher legs. So I think that one, I can't say someone doing this, someone doing that. I think the Confederation Cup and put more energy on that is the one who caused them to save the status. Yeah, because now I'm still at home. I'm still looking for another job, but I'm busy with the local teams. I'm busy with our boys. That I'm helping them here and there. Every weekend we are busy playing some tournaments, and then I'm supporting them. I can't stay at home because I'm a football supporter. I love this football. I'm a coach, so I need to be where the football is. And in other ways, sometimes some of the things we need to revive yourself so that you cannot forget what we have. So being busy with those young boys, giving them that motivation, giving them that little bit of tactics, even though if it's still the amateur boys, but somehow they can understand. Even me, they're reviving myself. So up until I get something. Yeah, but I'm not here in a way that I don't want to push someone and I can come and make miracles. The team is struggling, yes. Maybe it's here and there, I don't know. Maybe the team is not balanced. But on Sunday, I was there. I was watching the game. I was watching the game against the Uppington. The team is not bad. It's just that the team need balance. There is some position that maybe they need to be balanced, and maybe they can have a centre back to help another guy. In the goalkeeping department, that boy is from Super Sport. He have a good experience. And on the middle, they must have someone who can a creator, a attacking midfielder who can make things to happen. We can creativity, I can say that. And then in front, the striker who can play with everybody, who can hold those balls, who can hold those balls, wait for the support, who can be creative. So I think three, 4 players, if Baroka can have those players, I think the team will do well. And I'm still supporting this team, and this team is still in my heart. But I'm not saying someone must go and can come in. No, but if the call came, I can regret for the call. I'll go and even go there and help where I can. I think me and Mr. Mpahlele, our relationship started from football, and but at the same time, Mr. Mpahlele, I can call him my cousin because he married my cousin. My cousin, my father and her mother is from one family. So, but when I went to Baroka, I didn't went there in that mentality of saying Mr. Mpahlele because he married my cousin, I need to go there and relax. I went there to work. I went there to work with him. So this one, I think it is where we met in a family gathering or other stuff. But when I went to Baroka, I went there to work as a coach. I went there to work with Mr. Mpahlele. I went there to work with everybody. I don't even went there set up because Mr. Mpahlele married my cousin and then I went there and sleep or relax. No, that one I don't think I went there with it. But the relationship started with, in football, but it was moving because already we're family. Mr. Thoka is still looking for something, and I'm still busy. I'm still in job hunting, but I'm busy talking to the teams. Some they still say, no, Mr. Thoka, we know you are available, and then if anything comes, we'll call you. But let's hope something will come up sooner. But I love football. I want to see myself on the technical area. It's where I belong. Yeah, so far I have a CAF-D license and a CAF-C license. So we just finished it last year, November. C license, I was attended at Ekurhuleni there in Chimiston. So it's only those we have, but I'm still looking to add more. Still looking for B license. They promise us to open for it, and then we want to just put more up until maybe we qualified more, like A license. We still have more to attend.